Francis Poulenc, Moine ou Voyou? Poulenc's complex character was shaped by both. He was a figure full of contradictions, and it's the reason why he was once described as half monk, half thug. He was someone you could easily find at fashionable Parisian circles or at Mass. Though he was definitely more thug than monk at first, Poulenc eventually became one of the most influential composers of the 20th century. Poulenc was borderline a Parisian playboy who enjoyed the busy social life and wild parties. At the same time, Poulenc had a complicated relationship with the Catholic Church, partly because he was gay. He suffered intense personal crises over both his homosexuality and his religious faith. In 1936, Poulenc was devastated by the tragic death of his friend and fellow composer 𝗵𝗂𝗶, who was decapitated in a road accident. In a letter that summer, Poulenc asked, "What can we do when we don't believe?" He decided to make a pilgrimage to Rocamadour to see the statue of the Black Virgin, which inspired him to write his Litanie à la Vierge Noire. He completed the work in only 1 week and described it as a miracle work. He said, "Rocamadour had the effect of restoring me to the faith of my childhood." This led to the composition of other large-scale religious works, including the Stabat Mater and the Gloria, that we will also be performing. The Stabat Mater was Poulenc's first choral work with orchestra. Like the Litanie, it was created in memory of a friend, the painter Christian Bérard. Poulenc considered writing a requiem, but after returning to the shrine of the Black Virgin of Rocamadour, he changed his mind, considering the setting of the requiem as too pompous, and opted for the Stabat Mater text instead, which meditates on Mary's suffering at the foot of the cross. It was composed in only 2 months, in 1950, in what Poulenc also attributed to heavenly inspiration. As for his Gloria, it was commissioned by the 𝗝𝗵𝘁 Foundation. Though it ended up receiving great acclaim, its first performance in Paris caused scandal. This was probably due to the use of popular dance rhythms in sacred music. When I wrote it, I simply thought of those frescoes by Gozzoli, where angels stick out their tongues, and also of those serious Benedictine monks I once watched playing football. This surreal scene amused the composer so much, it inspired the cheeky tone of his Gloria, a serious religious piece with the odd lighted-hearted twist. He continued to write in a range of styles, bringing together secular tunes along religious pieces. Even his sacred music had a cheeky edge. Between religious faith and doubts, between hetero and homosexuality, between popularity and profundity, between tonality and modernity, it's exactly these very different sides to his personality that make his music so unique and contrasting. One thing is for sure, his music was sincere and a sort of his portrait. Poulenc described his sacred music as the best and most genuine part of myself. What sets Poulenc apart is his ability to create music that is simultaneously playful and profound, light-hearted and deeply emotional. His melodies often possess a charming simplicity, yet beneath the surface lies a complexity that engages both the mind and the heart. Overall, Poulenc's musical style is characterized by its versatility, wit, and impeccable craftsmanship, making him a truly distinctive figure in 20th century music. Join the USJ Choir, the Jeunesses musicales du Liban Orchestra, and the brilliant soprano Yara Kasti on June 5 and 6 at 8:30 p.m. at the St. Joseph Church. Make sure to grab your tickets at Virgin Ticketing box office. I look forward to seeing you all there.